That wasn't a real countdown. That you stopped at 4. Good evening, Carol and John Choppers. Kyle took on the role of prop master this evening instead of cameraman. He even put some goo on that squish butterfly. We will get to that.
No animals were harmed in the making of this intro.
Yeah, that's a fakey butterfly. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't good. We'll get to the reason for that joke in a minute. I'm here with the ever colorful Andrea, John Cheer, Kyle and I are all in black. So she made up for it for the rest of us. Guess what? We've got stuff happening. I have notes. Let's run through that really quick. 5 things. Wednesday, I'm doing another secret screening with Lenora for Midnight Rental at the Grog Shop. That's at 8. Show starts at 8. So come grab some popcorn, watch a funny, dumb movie and trailers with us. Usually there's at least 2/3 of us there. September 16th, this Saturday, is Batman Day, which has kind of become less of a big deal over the years since it was kind of commercialized. But we do have free Batman stuff to give out. Do that in a second. You got a Prelude to Gotham War, which kind of just started up with a couple oversized issues, but this is a nice little like dip the toe in for it. Oh, 2 of those. And then Batman Joker Deadly Duo first issue, reprinted. That's cool. Happy Batman Day. Also for sale, a beautiful Jim Lee foil shiny cover of Batman 608.
What would you call that?
$10.
Oh, shiny, spiffy, and shiny.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically did not say spiffy. I don't want to stand on your lines. $10, but with it, you get one of the Batman black and white grab bags. You don't know which one's in there, but you get a free one with a cool Jim Lee cover. We also have 1 copy of the Batman 89 special hardcover they did for the day. It looks terrible in its wrapping. It got like weirdly cellophane, but it's a cool like foil cover of the Batman 89 miniseries from last year. We cannot hold it. Do not ask us to hold it. We're not going to hold it. Batman Day is Saturday. We're open at 10. We'll have stuff to give away with a purchase and more stuff to purchase. Oh, that's 2. We got 2. 2 of 5. September 21st, that Thursday, is Late Night Comics. I have been told by John that is the return of the Marvel. It is going to be a full Marvel table, so if you aren't familiar with Late Night Comics, we have tons of sales throughout the store, most of the time half-off back issues, a bunch of dollar books covering the table, and then on the floor, it's a yard sale. It's fun. And some refreshments, normally. If you've been waiting for new stuff from us, this is the month to come on the 21st, because we bought 3 big collections in the last week. We've been trucking through them up until the last minute. John Shear's working on some cool new wall stuff. Angie and Kyle went through like multiple boxes today. We are like full up on back issues in a good way. So 21st, Late Night Comics. 23rd, that Saturday, after Late Night Comics, is Philip Kennedy Johnson doing a signing. I loafed some of the day and read his Action Comics run, and it was awesome, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I even told John right to his face. But so I've been spouting off about Hulk. We've all been spouting off about Hulk. But I like that Action Comics run too, man. Like, Superman is a true Superman in that book.
Raph was all about it when it came out.
He was hit right on the money. Right on the money. All right, last one. Speaking of Superman, on September 24th, the day after Philip Kennedy Johnson, that's a Sunday, John Dudas will be at the West Side Market in honor of Cleveland's Superman appreciation. He'll be giving out comic books. I'm sure some of those will be Superman. I'm sure there'll be other ones too. Probably have his kids with him, so it'll be a fun day for him. But visit him at the West Side Market. That's September.
That's it.
Yeah, in a nutshell. Stuff happening. First appearances, and then we'll get you to a full table. This is going to be strapped in. There's a reason we waited until 8:40 to do our video. On the DC side of things, I'll do this one first. Batman Gargoyle of Gotham by Raphael Grandpa is A, spectacular, and B, the first appearance of a character named Crytoon. This is a funny one. World's Finest Teen Titans #3 is the first appearance of Toy Boy. He's kind of a stalker.
Yep, not kind of.
Okay. Sentinel Wolverines, plural, first appearance in X-Force #44. Werewolf by Night #1 is the first appearance of Dr. Necromancy.
Dr. Necromancer?
Dr. Necromancer?
Yeah, I think that's
Thank you.
Arg.
A really good one this week. Spine-Tingling Spider-Man #0. Big, thick book. Like a full-on issue. First appearance of the Sleep Stealer. And it's way creepier than it sounds. Way creepier. This is not. Captain Marvel Dark Tempest is the first appearance of the Feral 5. Alligator Loki #1 is the first appearance of, you guessed it, Alligator Loki in comic books. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi is the first appearance of the Third Sister. Cool.
Nailed
That's
it.
That's first appearances. You want to do these while we're up here? hey, guess what? We can't fit second prints on the table. So from last week, we have Amazing Spider-Man 31, both covers of the second print. There's this white one is your Ramos cover, and then this is your Scon cover. And I only remember that really heartily because John Sure scolded me last week. What If Spider-Gwen #1 is has a second printing, same cover, a little bit of tweaked colors. We've got X-Men Hellfire Gala and Death of Venomverse #1. So those are your second prints first. That's a good name for a podcast.
That would be a good name for a podcast.
At the bottom of the table, we have some featured back issues by some guys who are going to be doing a signing for us after Phil Kennedy, well, including and after Phil Kennedy Johnson. So Mark Wade's going to be here, Senior Grace is going to be here, and Sarah Kuhn's going to be here. We've been pulling out some back issues and product to sell, what do you know, in conjunction with the signing. So Kyle will give you a quick view. We've got a bunch of great Aliens covers and Aliens graphic novels. Also, Incredible Hulk has been, dare I say, incredible. So that is a current run. We've got some single issues there. The Fellspire Chronicles is actually a D&D inspired with like D&D mixed lore or what character pages, like 5e character pages.
Oh yeah.
So that's a great little, that's a one-off. That's 12 issues from DC and a big old hardcover. And then Superman Action Comics, as previously mentioned, really a truly fantastic Superman run. I should have listened to Raph earlier. He's probably watching right now and be like,
This is like a Raph table, like
really
big time.
is, yeah.
Like he was right about a lot of these.
no, it's not because there's no code.
Oh, good point. Good point. Good point. Good point.
No, we gotta do it. This is the whole side. The whole side's Marvel. So we'll start back where we normally start. We'll get to Image over there in a minute. But bottom of this table goes Marvel on up. There are some beautiful reprint collections from Penguin Random House. A couple of, I think last year they did Black Panther, Captain America, and Spider-Man. This is the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, the Avengers. So they went groups on this one. Classic reprints, very early appearances, and then significant stories within. Like the Fantastic Four has 1 through 5, and then 48 through 51. So it covers all the early first stuff, annotations, great introductions. We have them in hardcover and paperback. So the green, the pink, and the blue ones are the hardcovers, obviously, and the paperbacks are
Gold Leaf.
Gold Leaf. It's a selling point.
It is.
I bought some.
They look
books with
nice.
Gold Leaf before. Also, large and in charge, you got the Alex Ross Marvel Comics Supervillain poster book. So when they were doing those profile covers a few months ago, they have the full images and they put them in a sweet poster book. I can flip it. So, boo. There's 37, so it's like the whole thing.
Nice.
That's wild. Moon Knight on Volume 4. The complete Santa Staros miniseries from the Star Wars angle of things. We got, speaking of complete miniseries, Bishop War College, all 5 issues there. Cap Cold War, that whole crossover between Cap and Sam Wilson Cap. And then you've got Captain Marvel, the Saga of Monica Rambeau.
Ooh, that is
there was a lot of
tough to
O's,
say.
like a O's in there.
Yeah.
But it's a bunch of significant and, I'm assuming, first appearances of Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel and beyond. Is there a next wave in here?
No, probably not.
That's a travesty.
Too early.
That's a travesty. No, it's
Well,
not.
no, this is too early stuff.
Mm.
It's Volume 2 would have all the next one stuff.
This is our yearly reminder and public service announcement that if you have not read Next Wave, you should read Next Wave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Track it down.
Let's track it down. Next to that, we got a Venom X Epic Collection, The Madness, and an X-Men Epic Collection, Proteus.
It's all the Claremont and Byrne stuff before Kitty Pryde makes her first appearance. So like 111 to 128.
You want to do it?
Oh, the man. So it's the Mandalorian. It's the Mandalorian in manga form. Why, like, as Kyle said, it's just you just missed out. Like the Mandalorian is manga. Why not call it the Mandalorian? But yeah, it's backwards. It's cool. It's probably actually better than the Marvel adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
And for $15.
Nice.
I really don't think you can call it backwards.
I will.
Star Wars from Marvel. Darth Vader #38, Dark Droids tie-in. And then we got Obi-Wan #1. It's an adaptation of the show. It looks great. Little Leia looks awesome in it.
Yeah.
Which is all I needed from at least issue 1. There's your cover A and your cover B. It's kind of Dewback-esque. Kyle and I
it's called an Eopie.
Oh.
Yeah.
My story's way crappier than that. Children of the Vault for the Fall of X storyline is on number 2 of 5. And we got your cover B right there. Above that, we're jumping to our favorite Hulk so far, man. I don't know what to tell you. Incredible Hulk number 4, fantastic new beginning to a story arc. Yes, this happens. Yes, it's phenomenal. And it's kind of creepy.
Oh, it's so insane. Yeah, like, anytime Hulk meets Man-Thing, it's always good, and this one is more highly good than most of the other ones. Ted Sallis actually makes an appearance, and he never makes an appearance.
Yeah, you see the guy you see the man within the thing.
Yes. Good.
I went to college. Stormbreaker's covered for that, which is weird now that I think about it. Well, I'll say why in a second. And then Incredible Hulk number 4, 1 in 25.
I just got weird. Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? All right. In Miles Morales Spider-Man is a new story arc, so it's part 1. This is number 10, and then we got a 1 in 25 variant there.
Featuring Blade. Sorry.
Well, you know, like he's going to be in the next issue. X-Men Red is on number 15 and is the creepy of all the spooky books coming out on this table. This is the creepiest first page. I'm going to show it. I don't care. Look at this thing.
Oh my god.
I didn't show you until now. That's why I said open it and I'll ruin your day. Those are mouths.
Those are mouths.
We've got a cover B, beautiful, and then a 1 in 25 variant. The first of many number 1s this week for Marvel. This is a one-shot, Werewolf by Night. It's a wonderfully colored story. It's a team-up, Werewolf by Night and Elsa Bloodstone. This is your cover A. This is
David
Yarden, and then Adam Hughes, which I think is great. That's the one I reordered. So if everybody wants it, let us know. Look at him howling. Avengers Inc. number 1 is a closed-door mystery with the Avengers at the center. Mostly Wasp and Vision. They had 6 inmates get murdered at the raft, and they're like kind of specific to Wasp for the most part. But it's cool. She takes on the whodunit. We got a retro cover.
Yes.
Cool. The Alex Ross connecting cover, the Saturday morning cover, and the U cover. Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Sentinel Wolverines are ruining everybody's day in X-Force number 44. And then we got the cover B for that one, which a lot of the time I don't prefer the variant. This time I kind of prefer the variant, even without Deadpool. Alligator Loki is wonderful. It's along the same lines in every way, shape, and form as It's Jeff. It's a one-shot with all the webisodes, webtoons of Alligator Loki. They're all shorts.
There's one new one in there.
Just like Jeff.
Yep.
It's great. Like he's crying over not being able to lift Thor's hammer. He's stealing birthday cake. I mean, he's escaping from the zoo. It's the right amount of cute and everything.
And look, we've got him lifting the hammer for the variant cover.
Thor might have just thrown it. He might have just been attached. That'll be your cover B. And then Scotty Young did a cover. Astonishing Iceman is on issue number 2 of 5 along the Fall of X storyline. Captain Marvel Dark Tempest on number 3 of 5. And then a milestone issue for Venom. It's issue number 25. This is a great come-to-head moment in the book.
That's the inspiration for the intro.
That is true. Another great first 2 pages in a comic this week. For a comic we don't read normally.
Yeah, not really.
2 of them. We'll do cover B for that one. We've got a Stormbreaker variant. I get it, but the motorcycle.
I know.
Okay. We're getting there. And then Scotty Young cover and Goblin cover. Well, you know, Venom to Venom. Venom's annual came out this week. This is a tie-in to Contest of Champions. That's your cover A. That's your cover B. I was more entertained by this one than all the other ones.
I wonder why.
That you were a Deadpool fan.
It helps, but I'll be honest about it if it's sucky Deadpool right in. And you all know that. Yes, we do. Red Goblin's on number 8. And then, boom, another big one. Spine-Tingling Spider-Man. Perfect spooky Spider-Man book. What was the list he used? It was, not Savage. Was it Savage?
Yeah, it was Savage Spider-Man.
It's monstrous. Like, the villain is weird and, like, poorly defined in the way that, like, Spider-Man's gonna have a hard time with it. Like, a hard time with it. The Aunt May stuff is weird. It was a great Spider-Man book. Yeah, we're getting, if you were looking for the Momoko cover, it is scheduled to ship late, so we will have that for you later. But $9.99, big old no ads Spider-Man. And then cover B, Greg Land.
Oh, I didn't see the skulls are scary. No?
Yeah.
Skulls are always scary. Man.
Speaking of skulls.
Hey! Ghost Rider number 18. It's the origin of Talia Warroad, his occult companion. And it was a very satisfying origin as someone who's been following the book. This is why we said the Hulk cover was weird, because Cap's on the back of this, not driving this bike, but on the back of this bike, but he's driving that bike. I don't know. There's only so many Cap covers you can do, but that's your Stormbreakers variant. I thought it was cool. Cap's looking like he's having a good time. And we got a 1 in 25 cover. Big top of the table. Marvel is restarting Daredevil at number 1 with a new writer. And it was wonderful. There's some creepy possession artwork in there. Like some really good, I don't know what angle this Daredevil book's going to take later on, but like there is some good preternatural crap happening.
I mean, they go whole hog on the Catholic story, like Matt Murdock being Catholic in this one.
I like when he puts on the mask and has a priest suit on.
Yes.
Got a bunch of covers of that for you. Frank Miller did a really classic one.
It is. It
It's
is
classic.
a good one.
We got the foil cover. That's
So rad.
That's so rad too. I mean, they're all pretty good. Is this is 1 in 25?
Yep.
Sorry, I got folded up there. Blank cover. Bullseye cover. I knew that
Will
one.
Portasio.
Who? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, Portasio. Bullseye. They call it the Bullseye cover.
Yeah.
I'm not just being an imp about that one. Help me out.
Cooter.
Cooter?
Yep. And
Cover B.
cover B. There
Cover
you go.
B.
That's cover B.
Everybody's working on back issue now. I don't know what to tell you.
It was a busy day.
Yeah, and then we move on to DC. There are 2 big number 1s this week in DC. Batman Robin being the first one. This is Josh Williamson doing basically Batman and Damian. They're the only ones who are like against Catwoman, and they're teaming up, and Batman's going, time to go to school, Damian. But before that, let's figure out some crime stuff, and they do. And it's a good, solid Bruce and Damian story, like through and through. So yeah, issue 1 for that. We've got the cover B variant there. We have the blank variant. We have the very spiffy, shiny Artgerm variant there. We have the 1 in 25 variant and a 1 in 50 variant because there aren't enough variants for that book. The other great number 1, it's our pick of the week, probably.
Yeah.
Everybody's picking a week.
Yeah, it is
Pick them a month.
Raphael Grandpa doing basically year 2 of Batman, and it is a gorgeous book. The only caveat I have is you're not giving it to a kid. Like, it is taking the Black Label book and going, we are doing a Black Label book, and they do it to the fullest. But it is gorgeous. It is scary. It is great. It's epic, really, is what it is. Ben got done reading it and was like, we're ordering a ton more. So if you don't have it, you can get it. We will be getting it back in.
I reordered the Jim Lee cover, the noir cover the noir edition he's about to show you, and the other cover. There's 2 cover price variants, and that.
Yeah.
But I reordered a bunch, and I want to get more. So please tell us. I did flip through it before I read it just to see like, oh, is this even presentable? And I looked over at Kyle and I was like, I am going to take a minute. This is going to be an instant classic. Like before I even read it.
It's gonna be a hit.
So the flow of that book is near perfect.
And so yeah, they did do a noir one, so it is black and white and
red.
Red.
Oh, I'm a sucker for it.
yeah.
3-issue miniseries?
Yeah.
Four.
Okay.
Thank you.
It'll probably take forever to come out because the art is so detailed, but it's going to be worth it.
Yep.
So worth it.
And the new villain? Choice.
Yeah.
Choice. Cool.
Yeah. More Batman because it's facsimile. So if you want to read what happened in Batman #1 and see the first appearance of Joker, Catwoman, all that, it's in there. So there you go. Yep, there he is. Teen Titans, the world's finest Teen Titans, issue #3. Again, first appearance of Toy Boy. And if you want Mark Waid to sign it, buy this issue because Waid will be here. So we got the regular and we have the 1 in 25 variant. Green Lantern #3, Sinestro is back and he's being bad Sinestro. So yeah, that's all you really need to know. We got the regular cover, we've got the Rose Besh variant, we have the 1 in 25 variant, and we've got a 1 in 50 variant.
Oh, it's that time of the week where it's worth mentioning that I priced the variants this week with Kyle, so they are priced reasonably. There you go.
Danger Street is on number, 8?
Number
9, book 9.
Son of a gun.
So, but it's all the way down the side there.
Me
But
and Sheer were raving about this yesterday.
It is a fight between a manhunter and a codename assassin, and it's the entire book is the fight, and it is great.
It's like
it's like the Princess Bride like sword fight where they talk the entire time while they're fighting. And
Yeah, it's like a verbal chess match while sword fighting.
Fun. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
yeah,
I was just looking at the number of that book yesterday when I was doing the numbers, and I was like, man, I can't wait for this thing to finish so I can just go.
Oh,
So stoked.
it's great.
So stoked.
Waller versus Wildstorm. Basically, it's this issue is Deathstroke versus Stormwatch. That's really the whole issue. It's pretty impressive, actually. Superman Lost on issue 6. He's still out in space. Batman Incorporated final issue 12 of that is here. The Wonder Woman War of the Gods reprints that they've been doing. We're on issue number 3, and then Dark Knight Steel.
You have no excuse now.
Issue 1 through 6 in a softcover for $17. You should get it. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. It takes every expectation you have of medieval DC heroes, turns it on its head, and makes it awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So wonderful. Everybody should get this.
Literally purely awesome. It's almost how I feel about Deceased, where you use everything you have in the best way possible.
Yeah. More collections. Harley, Legion of Bats, the second volume miniseries, $24.99 for that. Batman Incorporated. This is the volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, volume 1. So first 6 issues of that. GCPD, The Blue Wall. Why they put it in a $25 hardcover, I'll never know. But it's a really good story with the cops from the GCPD. And then because they figured $20 because Shazam is probably going to be coming out on Blu-ray or whatever soon. So here, get the copy of the Alex Ross gorgeous painted book written by Paul Dini.
I was going to say, you can't go wrong with it in that size.
Yes.
You just can't. Not with his artwork.
Yeah. Then Image.
Oh, cool. The Forged, what was that, 4 issues? They
3.
did? They pumped them out.
3.
It was a great, we're dropping you on an impossible mission on a hostile planet story. Great characterization. I'm about that. So that's a big, beautiful hardcover image, paperback. Image doesn't really do that size. Something Epic's on number 5. We got I Hate Fairyland on number 9. Undiscovered Country at number 25. Creepshow Part 2, number 1 came out this week. Got a lot of last minute pre-orders for it, but we've got the 1 in 10 variant on the table for that. We reordered a couple more cover A
variant too.
Oh, cool. Okay, but we reordered some more cover A and some cover price variants. So if we need
somehow
to,
Creepshow is not the creepiest book on the table.
I know. That's good information. This might be though. And then from Xenoscope, you got the Necronomicon one shot for spooky season. More Image? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, All Might from Image, Almighty, the complete miniseries paperback, Black Cloak Volume 1, and Torrent complete miniseries. You also got the Magic Order book 4, last book.
Yes.
For now. Then we got Godzilla by James Stokoe, the deluxe edition hardcover, which you might be thinking, but they already put all his stuff in hardcover. The Half Century War is already collected. You were right, but this hardcover collects the alternate ending. That was never seen. And a bunch of script pages and cover gallery and stuff like that.
And Godzilla in Hell.
So we were trying to
not know.
We did. We knew you didn't know. Betty Page Unbound, most recent Betty Page miniseries. You got TMNT Power Rangers Part 2 in paperback. House of Slaughter on number 17. Murder Inc. was Jagger Rose number 5. I think that's the end of that miniseries. New from Dark Horse, you got a Portland superhero. They are I think they are sponsored by this group or store or something in Portland, but it's St. John, and it's a very Portland-based story. Yeah. And then Killmore is a wonderful new IDW miniseries. It does not pull any punches. It is about a failing town in the future, people are leaving, more abandoned houses than homeless. So there's no one homeless, they say. But it's awful city. Everybody's ditching out. So the world's most notorious and prolific murderers come in to kind of just kill who everybody doesn't care about. and they're wild.
No.
Yeah, it's a great. It was a great concept, so I picked up a few extra. Below that, another great concept: Harriet Tubman's Demon Slayer is going to be a show on
Disney.
On Disney.
What?
Yeah,
That's what they're saying.
but from Massive Studios, you got that. You've got that. This will be our cover A, that first gray one. We'll call this one cover B, which is probably the one I'm going to snag over there. And then 1 in 10 variant. Fantastic concept, even just in name. It's a number 1. You can't really go that wrong. One of my first comics that I bought out of Dollar Bin was Chainsaw Samurai. And I'm sure you've all seen it in Dollar Bin everywhere. But it looked awesome. I was like, I'm going for it. Young adult adjacent graphic novel. Probably not great for kids. Hyde. Then we've got 2 creator-focused ones. I Am Stan, a complete biopic of Stan Lee, and Jack Kirby in paperback. Both by Tom Scioli?
Yep.
Scioli.
He's a cartoonist kayfabe adjacent guy. He's buddies with them.
So you got a copy of both of those, right?
No.
Gargoyles, number 9. Bunch of covers on the table. We'll go cover A, cover B, cover C, cover D, cover E.
Action figure.
It kind of breaks the theme. And then
cover 1.
Oh, okay. One. New from Dynamite this week. Negaduck. Who doesn't need it? It's Darkwing Duck's nemesis. We did not give this to you if you have Darkwing Duck on your list. We couldn't make that assumption because he's a bad guy and Darkwing Duck's a good guy.
Yeah.
True.
So if you would like this, we have one here, but I will happily reorder one for you. Please let us know. Best name on the table. Lisa Cheese and the Ghost Guitar. Also not really an all ages book, but kind of like adjacent. Then we got Wildfire. Then we got Pokemon Adventures X and Y. This will be volume 6. The Periodic Table of DC. All fun facts about DC characters in a fun order. Picard's Academy for Star Trek started with number 1. Then we got a bunch of Alligator Loki because it's for kids. Looney Tunes 274. Sonic number 64. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries wraps up 12 of 12. And then, fun, the 900th issue of English Sonic. Of Sonic in the English language. That's how it was described to me. 900th issue even spells out 900 with his legs.
Oh, I just
That's fun, right? I think it's fun. Even though I just played a horrible Sonic game. Captain Marvel Game On. All ages reprints of Captain Marvel and Goose. Look at him go. And then Marvel vs. Kraven. Same deal. Classic reprints of Kraven being creepy.
Because the movie was supposed to come out this week.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep. And now it's going to push back.
Well, he's going to be in the video game.
Book.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, read it.
Yeah.
Your book.
Instead of crying at home alone about Kraven, come and get a Kraven book from us, the Carol and John's Comic Show. New comics tomorrow. Thank you for joining us this evening for a long one. We'll see you all later.